From the Panther Pit at Northwood High School, it's Westview Warrior Basketball on LaGwanamedia.com. Good evening, everyone. With Jamie Miller, this is Jerry Hostetler, and tonight it will be Aaron Wolf's 3-1 Northwood Panthers hosting Chandler Pribble's 2-1 Westview Warriors. Northwood is coming off their first loss of the season versus Beech Grove down at Brownsburg last week. And that, of course, is near Indianapolis. That score was 55-51, so a tightly contested contest there, and Northwood's lone loss of the season. The Panthers' 3 wins have come against Lakeland 74-37, Fort Wayne Concordia 70-31, and Triton 75-37. And Westview is coming off a big conference win on the road at Churubusco last Friday night, beating the Eagles by a score of 80-51. The Warriors' other win was versus Bethany in game 1 of the season, 61-47. The lone loss for the Warriors was against Northridge in the second game of the season, 63-61. Tonight's Westview pregame show is brought to you by J&R Solutions, providing unlimited high-speed internet no matter where you live. Call them at 574-349-7673. Jamie and I will be back to talk more about the upcoming game tonight, Westview and Northwood from Northwood High School, right after this 60-second timeout. Are you looking for unlimited high-speed internet? With no contract and no credit check. No matter where you live, it's available. Bringing America together.
But, I would expect us to come out and play well, play hard. We've got to be able to limit their second shots, keep them off the boards, and get good shots on our end in order to have a chance tonight.
We've had some really good games over the years with Northwood, although Northwood has dominated the series. They've won 20 and lost 9 in the last probably 30 years or so. So they do have a sizable advantage in that department. But Northwood's always had a good basketball program throughout. Aaron Wolf, I couldn't believe when I was doing my homework, he's been here. This is his 16th year.
I saw that too. I couldn't believe it either.
He was a young coach, and I think he was an assistant at Warsaw before he got this job with Northwood. This is his first head coaching job. Well, I know he had interviewed at Westview a long time ago, probably 2005 or 6. I mean, it was, I think, when we hired Rob. So that would have been a long time ago. But.
Yeah, definitely a very solid program every year. And this year they combine that with elite talent. So we will be in for a good game tonight.
You were mentioning last year, and they were 25-3 and undefeated in the Northern Lakes Conference. So, and they pretty much have everybody back from last year. And we're getting ready for our national anthem here tonight. Glad you could join us. It's Northwood at 3-1 and Westview 2-1. And now our national anthem.
Broad stripes in
Getting set for basketball, getting set to meet the starting lineups for tonight's ball game. We'll introduce them as they come out.
A 6'2" senior, number 3, Jethro Hostetler.
6'2" senior Jethro Hostetler wears number 3. Be at one guard. Brady Yoder, leading scorer for Westview with 21.7 points per game coming in. Wiley Minix coming off a 32-point performance down at Cherubusco last Friday. Also for the Warriors will be Luke Helmuth, 6 even junior. Luke averaging 12 points per ball game. And the other starter was Wade Springer, right? Just that.
Yes,
Wade, number 23, 5'11 junior, averaging 2.3 points per game. And now for Aaron Wolf's Northwood Panthers, he'll go at one guard. With Ethan Wolf, a 5'11 junior, son of head coach Aaron Wolf. Number 2 is Ian Rush, a 6'6" senior. His high point game was against Beech Grove, 18 points. Also Tyler Rush, a 6'8" sophomore. Tyler wears number 22. And rounding out the starting lineup for Northwood will be Brock Bontrager, a 6'2" senior.
So 3 seniors, a junior, and a sophomore starting for Northwood. 6'2", 6'8", 6'3", 6'6", and 5'11". Time to block out, boys.
Yeah, it sure is.
We got them in quickness, right?
Yeah.
They're bigger,
yeah.
we're quicker.
Let's hope so. We need some advantage somewhere. So Westview in their road red uniforms with gold numerals trimmed in black. Northwood in their home uniforms, white with black numerals trimmed in red. Northwood controls the tip. Bringing it down is Wolf. We go top of the key with it to Bontrager. Now long shot from the top of the circle by Wolf, and it's good. So Wolf starts things off with a long-range 3 for Northwood.
Northwood likes setting that top of the key screen, and you got to get around it. That is a big body setting that screen, and you have got to work harder to get around it and not give up that open shot.
Brady on a baseline loses the handle on the basketball. It goes out of bounds. I thought it might have been touched by Northwood, but no, it wasn't, and it'll be a turnover on Westview.
Yeah, I think, see, he leads us in scoring. Brady does. I think they're going to probably be focused on him like most teams are.
Long range 3 again, this time by Wolf,
Yeah,
and he misses.
We got away with it that time, but another open shot that time. We got to do a better job of getting out there.
They do have some good perimeter shooters, and Aaron Wolf being the main one.
Northwood very active early on with their defense. They're tipping or slapping about everything we try to throw or dribble. So we've got to meet that intensity really quick.
Inbounding to the Warriors will be Luke Helmuth. He gets it into Brady in the corner left side. They'll swing it around out front. Inside Brady. Now long range 3 by Wiley Minix. He misses on that shot. And quickly back the other way comes Northwood, and the pass is thrown away as they try to get it down the court in a hurry.
One thing Northwood is doing is they're putting Ian Roush on Brady. So we got a 6'6" defender guarding a 5'10" guard with long arms. So
that'll be a challenge.
Definitely be a challenge.
Now we throw it away as Springer tried to get it up court to Brady, and I think he had stopped. And
well, he stopped when he saw the pass was 30 foot over his
right.
head.
Yeah, that's true.
Yeah, it saves some energy.
3-zip Northwood, 6:39 to go, first quarter. Pass underneath and blocked away from behind by Luke Helmuth on the attempted shot there by Cade Brenner. And we have an offensive foul on Westview underneath.
That was
going to go against Wade.
I saw the other night in a college game a player got a technical for flopping.
It can happen.
I won't say that was a flop, but it wasn't far from it. A big, sturdy, thick guy like that, and
yeah,
Luke didn't even, or not Luke, but Wade didn't even fall forward after the contact, so you know it wasn't really a charge.
Roush has it. That's Ian Roush. Being hawked on defense there by Jethro Hostetler. Down long-range three by Brunner is no good. And back come the Warriors on the rebound.
Got Camden Yoder in the game.
Camden, top of the circle, goes right side to Luke Helmuth. Now to Brady. Brady works top of the circle. He'll go left side to Jethro. Jethro takes it into the lane, then feeds Wiley Minix. Now to Luke Helmuth. Out front, it'll come to Cade. Right side, Minix for three, and he hits.
Such a smooth, quick stroke he's got out there, and he's really locked in right now. I'm glad to see him shoot that after he missed the first one.
Right. Yeah, he had a tremendous game, of course, at Busco last Friday. But I think he made his first shot, and then he made several thereafter. He didn't miss, I don't think, in the first half. Breakaway for Helmuth, but he can't get it to go. And the rebound's yanked out of there by Northwood's Tyler Ryan.
Great pass ahead that time by Brady, but Luke's got to finish that. He got up probably higher than he thought he would and hit the back of the rim instead of over the front.
Wolf with the basketball, left wing. Pulls it out front now. He'll go right side with it to Ian Roush. Now back out front. Three-pointer by Brunner is off the mark. Chased down by Northwood's Tyler Roush. He'll put it up on the little floater, no good. Wiley Minix clears the glass for Westview. He'll get it to Brady. He'll take a three off the mark, but it's tipped into the hands of Luke Helmuth, and now to Camden Yoder, rather. Brady, a long college three, and he hits. So the Warriors are up 6-3 now over Northwood with 4:25 to go first quarter.
That was about the length of the one he took against Northridge that just missed to win the game.
Shot inside, no good by Roush, and Westview comes back with it. Brady goes left side to Camden Yoder. Now back out front, they'll swing it around right side to Jethro Hostetler. Now Brady out front to Camden Yoder. Inside the Minix at the free throw line. He'll bounce pass it right side to Brady Yoder. Brady picks up his dribble, gives off top of the circle to Luke Helmuth.
I think we're going to run a set here and try to get an open shot. Brady with it out top.
He'll take it left side, can't find the open shot, gives it to Camden, right back to Brady out front. They'll swing it all the way around to the right corner to Jethro, now back out front to Wiley Minix. Down low on the baseline left side, Brady. He'll get it back to Luke on the wing. He'll swing it around again to Wiley in the corner right side. Brady breaking across the lane. He's fouled as he goes up for the shot. The shot won't go, but he'll have a two-shot foul coming.
Well, that was really good defense by Northwood, but also really good patience by Westview to get that shot. Brady's got such a quick release.
He does.
And he could have got a few other shots off, but they would have been longer forced shots. And that time he waited his turn and got a little, what was that, about an 8-footer and got fouled.
Brady's first free toss is nothing but net. He'll get one more. Brady with 4 of his team's 7 points now. Back into the ball game, or coming into the game, will be Keegan Stats for Northwood. Wolf will get a rest. Brady's second free throw is good, and that extends the Warriors' lead back or out to 5. 8-3. Back comes Northwood. Brenner with a basketball. He'll feed it top of the circle to Ian Roush. He'll put it up inside the paint. Can't get it to go. Spins out. Brady Yoder skies for the rebound. He'll bring it up himself. Goes left wing, then comes back out front to Camden. Now to Luke Helmuth. And now we have a timeout called by Coach Tribble. And we'll be back with more from Northwood High School. It's Westview 8, Northwood 3, 3:01 to go first quarter. Back after this 30-second timeout.
Well, if Northwood can keep shooting like this, we might have a chance.
They'll probably, what? Oh, so it works. Good. Oh, well, yeah, you can't tell. Can't check it. Back at Northwood High School, ready to resume action after the timeout called by Coach Pribble. Westview with the ball and the lead, 8-3. Luke Helmuth with the ball, recrosses the timeline, goes right side to Jethro Hostetler. Now in the corner to Helmuth, puts it on the floor. Now feeds Jethro, cutting to the basket, and he's fouled. The basket's going to count.
Wow, really nice play out of the timeout that time. I don't know if he called it just for that. I think we changed our offense up a little bit that time against the pressure they were putting on us.
So far, we've handled that pressure really well. I think we just have one turnover.
Yeah, one
Jethro
turnover.
completes the three-point play, and Westview now up 11-3 with 2:40 to go in the first quarter. In the lane is Roush. And we have a whistle, and a foul's going to be called on Westview on the reach-in. And that goes on Luke Helmuth, that first personal foul. Northwood inbounding just below us in our vantage point from the second tier here at Northwood. And the pass comes into the big guy inside, J.J. Payne, one of their big guys off the bench, 6'5" senior J.J. Payne.
Yeah, nice inbounds play. We played good defense that time. They just had a very big height advantage under there.
They sure did. Brady Yoder with the ball, top of the circle. He'll go left side to Jethro Hostetler, back out front to Brady. Brady drives, puts up the layup, misses a shot, contested a little bit there. Ian Roush pulls down the rebound. Quickly up court. Oh, good anticipation, good interception there on the pass by Jethro Hostetler. And Westview coming back the other way.
One thing Northwood is always known for is pushing the ball. So we've done a nice job of getting back on defense, transition. Yeah, that last shot by Brady, it was a nice drive to his weak side. But I think it was Brenner that came from nowhere. And,
yeah, he
kind of forced him to shoot a tough shot.
Intimidated him enough to, yeah, it was a tough shot. Ball goes out of bounds off the shot, and it'll be Northwood basketball.
I think that was Jethro, a three from the left side.
Yeah, it just long, it was a long potential rebound and went all the way out of bounds. Ethan Wolf, Aaron's son, back in the ball game for the Panthers. They'll go to Brenner. Brenner, top of the circle. This time he hits his first three of the night.
That's that play they started the game off with a high screen up top by Brock Bontrager, who seems like he's...
Brady, tough shot in the lane.
Yeah.
Misses. Northwood back within three now. 11-8. This time Wiley Minix tries to intercept the errant pass. And it's off his fingertips and out of bounds underneath the Northwood basket.
I think we got to be really happy. Our defense is really alert out there. We're tipping a lot of passes, intercepting a few.
Really hustling. There's another pass underneath. Easy basket for Cade Brenner.
Our out of bounds defense maybe could work on some things.
Yeah, that's the weakness tonight so far.
Yeah, they've got 4 of their 10 points off of that.
Springer with the basketball, has it tipped. It goes out of bounds. It'll stay with Westview. Brady Yoder will inbound just across the timeline, across from the scorer's bench.
Coach Pribble is doing a nice job of rotating. You know, we don't have a deep bench, but just keep rotating them, keep them fresh, because Northwood comes in waves.
They certainly do. A lot of depth. Brady Yoder gets it out front to Luke Helmuth. Luke, top of the circle, goes right side to Springer. Wade bounce passes it to Brady on the wing right side.
Wade with quite a bit of a quickness advantage, I think, against Payne right now, but didn't take advantage of it there.
Looks like we're going to be content to take the last shot of the quarter here with inside 20 seconds to go now.
Yeah, I think that would be a good idea.
And we've got a reach-in foul called on Cade Brenner of Northwood.
Just their third team foul.
So Westview will inbound it in front of the Northwood bench. Wade Springer will be the trigger man for Westview. He gets it into Luke Helmuth. And we've counted down now to 10 seconds in the first quarter. Westview holding on to a 1-point lead. Jethro drives. Somebody's going to have to shoot. Wade does at the buzzer. No, it's just a little short, and we played 8 minutes here at the Panther Pit at Northwood. And our score after one, Westview leads it. That's right, Westview 11 and Northwood 10. We'll be back with the second quarter right after this 60-second timeout.
Pizza Depot on South Jefferson Street in Millersburg features delicious pizza and breadsticks, along with fresh salads. Dine in, carry out, and delivery are all available at Pizza Depot. Pizza Depot, 104 South Jefferson Street in Millersburg. 574-642-4229.
Does your paint job need a refresh? Got too many dings and scratches? Let Hyde Auto Body take care of it for you. No matter the type of vehicle, motorcycle, trailer, or truck cab, Hyde Auto Body's experienced paint specialists will attend to every detail so you don't have to. We aim to be #1 in customer service, and your satisfaction is always guaranteed. We're located west of State Road 9 on US 20. Hyde Auto Body, a trusted name in the community for over 20 years.
Well, so far, Jamie, Westview has hung in there and played really well first quarter.
They have. This is, I think this team surprises us each game.
Yeah,
Nobody knew what to expect this year.
Right.
And they're not very tall. They're not very thick. They're not very deep. But they do a lot of good things. And a great play there. Oh! Backdoor pass
to go.
by Luke to Brady, and he short-armed the layup. So
we're sorry. We know that you're not able to see what's going on. But Westview had the ball in the first possession of the second quarter and missed a layup.
Nice job by Wade that time getting around that high screen, get on a shooter.
Northwood with the basketball now. Aaron Wolf feeds it down low to Ian Roush. Takes it into the paint, puts up the easy bunny, and he got it.
Yeah, there he just bullied his way in that time. In the NBA, you can get away with that. I didn't know you could displace the defender in high school basketball, but evidently you can.
He even used his elbows a little bit to get in there. Luke Helmuth will pop a three, and it's going to be short. It goes out of bounds. Last touch by Westview's Brady Yoder. It'll be Northwood basketball underneath the Westview basket.
Yeah, Luke didn't quite have his feet set under him that time. I don't know if he was planning on shooting, and then he was open, and it's like, well, why not? And it was about 1.5 feet short. So he'll hit the next one.
Wolf feeds it inside to Roush, and it looks like that might be their game plan right now, is to get the ball down to the big guys.
Right. They tried that early on and missed some bunnies, but now they're so close they can't miss.
14-11, Northwood with the lead. A missed shot from the corner, and back comes Northwood.
Luke with another three. That one was a lot closer, just didn't quite go in.
Luke Helmuth picks the ball up on a steal. Wiley Minix now back to Luke high on the right wing, gets it out front, top of the circle to Brady. He tries to penetrate, gives it to Luke. He tries a three, misses, and ripped off the glass by Tyler Roush.
Yeah, Northwood's strategy, they're just following percentages. Brady and Wiley are both hitting really high percentages from three this year. And so they're letting Luke kind of have some shots. So he's taking them, and he needs to.
Good steal by Luke underneath to Brady. Brady on a runner, misses a shot, but he's fouled. He'll get a pair of free throws. Once again, Northwood came down and tried to feed it inside to their big guys.
Yeah, good defense that time by Luke. He missed 3 shots in a row, and he didn't come down and hang his head. He came down and fought and got a steal for us and an opportunity for points on the other end.
Luke has quick hands. Shot by Brady from the free throw line is good. He'll get one more. Gives him 6 for the evening. That Westview back within 2 now, 14-12.
For those that didn't watch the Cherubusco game, this is the anti-Cherubusco game.
Yeah.
Wherever we go, there's not one, there's 2 guys waiting on us.
Yeah.
Instead of none. So,
Brady,
good patience so far.
Brady now 4 for 4 from the stripe, pulls Westview within 1, 14-13. With the basketball, right wing is Ian Roush. He'll give it out front to Bontrager. Now they're swinging around, try to get it inside. Once again, it pinballs around, and Westview comes up with a loose ball. I think Jethro might have gotten his hand in there to knock it loose. Brady, a long three again. This time it's off the rim, no good, and Ethan Wolf pulls down the rebound for Northwood. Gives to Brenner. Brenner drives, dishes it off right side to Ian Roush, and he puts it in off the glass from the right side.
Brenner and Wolf are really what makes this team go, I think. Brenner had a really good drive that time and just casually dished it off, and you can tell they played a lot of basketball together.
Yeah. So once again, Chandler Pribble wants to talk things over with his Warriors. We'll take a timeout. 5:12 to go, first half. Northwood leading Westview 16-13 back after the 60-second timeout.
Now's the time to get a great deal on taking care of your property. You need the #1 rated reliability of Kubota compact tractors so you can do it all and do it right. Z-Series mowers that deliver a quality cut, and Sidekick utility vehicles where durability meets speed. Right now, bring home select Kubota equipment for 0 down, 0% APR for up to 84 months and save up to $1,400.
High school sports fans, welcome back to Game Time, to pure spirits, to pure sport. Welcome back to high school sports.
Fans, I'm IHSA Commissioner Paul Knighty, and I just want to say, welcome back.
This is Game Time. This is Indiana high school sports. This is your IHSAA.
16-13, Westview down 3. Ball in the hands of Brady Yoder, right wing. He'll give it out front, almost stolen away. Good job by Camden retrieving that basketball. Camden Yoder in there along with Brady, Wiley Minix, Wade Springer. And now we have an offensive foul called on a moving screen, maybe? I'm not sure. That was on Camden.
Yeah, I would think Camden's the smallest guy on the court by a good foot. That probably would have been a call that could have been left undone.
But it was. And now we're down on the Northwood side. Ball tipped away again, right into the hands of Camden Yoder. Another steal for Westview.
I think we're going to have somebody that hasn't been on a scouting report as being a scorer step up and hit some shots today, because our primary two scorers are being blanketed right now.
Brady gets away and he manages to launch a three and score, his second three of the night. But boy, yeah, Wiley and Brady are just covered up.
Yeah, that's a nice fake and sidestep and shot. That's a difficult shot. If he can keep making them.
Long three, top of the circle is good by Brunner, his second three for Northwood. 19-16, now Northwood up 3.
I would say that was from the logo, but that's not very impressive because that logo is within like 4 feet of
yeah, you're right.
each circle.
Northwood is spelled out on the center court. Northwood, kind of a long name, goes from one end of the three top of the circle to the other top of the circle almost.
Northwood really disciplined out there. Whenever they're guarding a shooter, they have a hand up.
Brady post up inside, can't get the shot to go on the shot, but he's it's rebounded by Northwood. Back come the Panthers now. Shot in the air from the left side is Brunner, and he hits. This time it's a 2. 21-16 after the Warriors tied it up. Northwood has scored 5 straight.
Yeah, Brunner just looks like he's in his backyard playing. He's just relaxed as all get out there and just knows where he wants to go, knows what he wants to do, and knows where his shots are.
Wade Springer dishes it off right side to Brady. He's double teamed there. Jethro open for 3, and he can't get the roll. Tapped around and eventually ends up in the hands of J.J. Payne for Northwood. Now to Cade Brenner. Brenner had 28 points versus Concordia. That's his high point game of the season so far. Shot from the corner left side on a 3 is good by Ian Roush.
Well, and that's the fear, is if they get started hitting threes and have their inside game, that's just why they're a great team. They have a lot of options.
Suddenly, Northwood finds themselves up 8 points, 24-16. Camden Yoder high on the right wing. Down to Wade Springer. Back out front to Brady. Now left side to come to Wiley Minix. His shot is long off the baseline left side, and Brenner has the rebound for the Panthers. 2 minutes to go, first half. Northwood 24, Westview 16. Driving into the lane and then dishing it off right side. Shot by Wolf from three-point land is no good. Offensive rebound yanked down by Payne. They'll swing it out to Brenner, his third three-pointer of the night. 27-16 now as Northwood starting to pull away a little bit here. Westview in bad need of a basket.
Yeah, Coach Preble wondering where the offensive foul was that time on Northwood. And then we gave up an offensive rebound, so that really was a tough possession.
Wade Springer with the basketball high on the right wing, gives off to Jethro. Now down low to Brady on the right side. Drives it into the lane. He'll scoop it up, miss the shot, short, and the rebound once again brought down by J.J. Payne. Gets it into the hands of Ethan Wolf, driving the baseline. Now we do have an offensive foul on Ian Roush as he drove toward the basket down the baseline off the left side. Exactly 60 seconds to go now in the first half. Westview trailing 27-16 to Northwood. Jethro Hostetler will come to the bench. Luke Helmuth back into the ball game. Inbounding will be Springer, or into Springer from Wiley Minix. Camden Yoder in the corner right side, being trapped down there. He gets it out of trouble to Wiley. Wiley takes it left side on the dribble and gives off to Brady. Back out front, or come to Springer. Wade takes it all the way down to the baseline left side, puts up the fall-away jumper, can't get it to go, and the rebound's yanked down by Keegan Stats. Stats out, left pass comes to Cade Brenner. Wolf. Now Stats up top. It'll come to Brenner again, and Northwood will be content here to take the last shot of the half. Leading by 11, 27-16 to Westview. And we're down to 10 seconds now to go in the half. Wolf gets it to Roush. Roush takes it down the lane, puts it up off the glass. Short, no good. Tipped around. Finally yanked down by the big guy, Payne. Last second shot is no good by Brenner, and that brings us to an end of the first half here at the Panther Pit at Northwood. And our score at halftime, Northwood 27 and Westview 16. We'll take a 2-minute timeout. We'll be back with scoring and maybe a few stats and talk over tonight's halftime statistics and so on right after this 2-minute timeout.
Remodeling in the near future? Dale Fry at Dale's Dependable Handyman Service is the right man for the job. Get a new look for your bathroom, kitchen, garage, attic, or anywhere else in your house. Dale is fully trained, licensed, and insured. No subcontractors, just Dale and his son, Owen, will do the job. Call 260-463-3970 or visit dalesdependablehandyman.com.
Freedom Finish Works in Topeka specializes in both steel and aluminum. Their 40,000 square foot custom powder coat facility has the flexibility to run everything from one-piece custom orders to full production quantities. They also have the unique capabilities of powder coat, glass coat, as well as other highly durable coatings. They are your local source for powder coating. Freedom Finish Works in Topeka. Call 260-593-0204.
Now's the time to get a great deal on taking care of your property. You need the #1 rated reliability of Kubota compact tractors so you can do it all and do it right. Z-Series mowers that deliver a quality cut, and Sidekick utility vehicles where durability meets speed. Right now, bring home select Kubota equipment for 0 down, 0% APR for up to 84 months and save up to $1,400.
High school sports fans, welcome back to Game Time, to pure spirit, to pure sport. Welcome back to high school sports.
Fans, I'm IHSA Commissioner Paul Knighty, and I just want to say, welcome back.
This is game time. This is Indiana high school sports. This is your IHSAA.
Tonight's halftime show is brought to you by the Pizza Depot in Millersburg, featuring Chili Dog Pizza as their December pizza of the month. Welcome back to Northwood High School. We got about 7.5 minutes before the teams get ready to start the second half. Let's take a look at the scoring. Westview jumped out and kind of caught Northwood off guard, I think, at the beginning of the game. Jumped out to an 8-3. I think we actually led 10-3 at one point, or 11-3.
Yeah.
And Northwood finished the quarter on a run, and we still led 11-10 after one quarter. Second quarter, Northwood kind of kicked it in another gear, and they were hitting them inside, outside, and every which way, and outscored us 17-5 in the second quarter. So halftime score, Northwood 27, Westview 16. For Northwood, scoring, 5'11 junior Ethan Wolf had one three-pointer for his total. Ian Rouse, a 6'6 senior, who has also done a nice job of guarding Brady, I might add, had 7. He had a 3 and 2 two-pointers. He had 18 against Beech Grove. Cade Brenner, number 3, a 6'3 senior, had 13. He's kind of in control out there. Our point guard, he's hitting threes, he's driving, he's dishing. Had 3 threes and 2 two-pointers for his total of 13. Tyler Rosh, a 6'8 sophomore, had 1 basket for 2 points. And J.J. Payne, a 6'5 senior, added a basket for 2 points. So Wolf with 3, Ian Rosh with 7, Cade Brenner with 13, Tyler Rosh with 2, and J.J. Payne with 2. For Westview, only 3 players in the scoring column tonight. Jethro Hostetler had a basket and a free throw for his 3 points. Brady Yoder has 2 threes and 4 free throws. No two-pointers so far. He's got 10. And Wiley Minix hit an early 3 for his only basket of the game. So we need some contributions from other people. I think in that second quarter, we had some people attempt that. Wade had a nice drive and a pull-up. Luke has some shots from the perimeter when he was, and you got to shoot them. I mean, they're open shots. They're capable of hitting them. Let's see, who else tried one? I don't know if Camden got a shot off out there or not.
I don't think so.
But Luke and Wade.
Jethro took a couple.
Yeah, Jethro took a late 3. And so, there's guys shoot that aren't necessarily used to shooting a ton, and they're having to hurry them up.
Right.
Because Northwood is in their face, and you either take it or you can't think about it. You got to pass it off if you're not going to take it right away. So, I think adjusting to the speed of the game, we did that after the first couple minutes. Have we adjusted to the physicality and the length of Northwood? Well, it's hard to do.
Right.
You can adjust, but it's still there. And it's night and day from the other night against Churubusco.
Oh, definitely, yeah. There's no
Churubusco
comparison.
frequently wasn't within 5 feet of our shooters.
Right.
So, great experience for the guys. I think they're acquitting themselves well. They're playing hard. We've held a high-scoring offense to 27 points in one half.
Yep.
And they have a humongous size advantage inside. They're just throwing it in there. They had probably, 5 layups just off pure, they're more talented and, have more height in there.
Right.
So, I think we could get out on the shooters a little bit better. That high screen that Cade Brenner likes to shoot off, usually from the left side of the top of the key, that seems like he's just shooting a layup out there. I think we could do a little bit better there, but I think we're hustling and a good game plan. And we just didn't execute real well offensively in that second quarter. Maybe we could set a few better screens, and we'd be open a little more.
The way we started out in the first quarter, we did very well. Of course, Northwood wasn't hitting their first few shots, but I think part of that had to do with our defense, too. Our defense was tight and tenacious, and we were being quick about not letting that ball get inside, denying that entry pass. But boy, when you got guys 6'8", 6'7", 6'5" in there against 5'11", 6-footers, it's tough to knock that stuff down, consistently.
Yeah, I didn't keep the stats. That's Dan's gift, and he can watch the game and keep stats. I can't. But I'd say Northwood had more turnovers than we did.
I think they did
by
too,
far,
yeah.
especially in the first quarter. And that was because of our scrappiness. They weren't just, traveling or anything. We were forcing the turnovers. So, can we keep that up? We're going to have to try to stay in this game. And a couple of the shooters that weren't able to make them in the first half are going to have to start drilling a few to get us back in this thing.
But we are having to rush our shots, and you've already brought that up, which is a lot different than the game the other night, last Friday, down at Cherubusco. And I think that's part of we've got to be able to make that adjustment and be able to take those quick shots. Brady is very good at that. Wade is also, but boy, it's such a shocker from last week's defense to tonight.
Well, and you think of some of the shots we missed. Luke had a breakaway that hit off the back of the rim.
Right.
Brady had 2 or 3 scoops or 5-footers in there that just didn't go in.
Just wouldn't go down.
You put those in, which they normally do, and we're tied up or close to it.
Right.
So, Northwood is holding, schools, I guess, outside of Beech Grove, they're holding teams to the mid-30s, and that's right where we're on pace for right now.
Well, they're averaging, giving up 40 points a game.
Yeah, really good defensive team, and when you have those shots in the lane, you've got to make them to have a chance to upset a heavily favored team. So we'll get our breath and come back. I'm sure the coach is having some encouraging words and come out and give it our best.
What do you think, Coach, in the locker room? What adjustments is Coach Pribble going to try to make?
I don't know if he would try to maybe put the ball in Brady's hands at the top of the key a little bit. Maybe have Luke. I thought Wade did a nice job of running the offense out there. He didn't score, but for him to be able to handle the pressure and absorb, the energy that takes to do that without turning it over, I thought it was really a key for us having a chance out there.
Wade, a great ball handler, and he's a guy to have out there, I think.
Yeah, but on the other side of that, it's a little bit easier sometimes to guard somebody if they don't have the ball.
Right.
So, maybe we get Brady involved on plays where he has the ball. I don't know. Something like that might work. So it's unusual for Brady. He's such a good mid-range player to have 2 threes and no 2s.
I know. It is crazy.
But on the other hand, every time you make a move inside the three-point line, there's some guy that's about 6'6" standing there waiting on you. So
that's right.
It's easy to talk about, but it's harder to shoot over.
So we're about ready to start the second half of play. Tonight's halftime show has been brought to you by Pizza Depot in Millersburg, featuring Chili Dog Pizza as their December pizza of the month.
We got to try one of those.
I know. It sounds pretty good right now. I didn't eat much today. Had a chance to have a hot dog here, but that wasn't quite enough to satiate my hunger.
They probably don't deliver to shift you, so I'd go pick it up. But,
yeah.
That would probably
that'd
be worth it.
Yeah.
Well, you think of all the pizza places out there, it's nice to have one that has some creativity.
That's right.
Last
Chili
month
dog
was
pizza.
What was it, smoked turkey
Yeah,
last month and chili dog this month.
Yeah. Both of them sound pretty delicious. So Northwood gets the ball to begin the second half of play here. Wolf with the basketball. They're heading down to the far basket from our vantage point now. Inside pass blocked away inside on Brenner by Luke Helmuth, but then the putback was put back up and in by Bontrager. His first 2 of the night.
Yeah, that was the same backdoor play we ran in the first half where we missed the layup.
Brady
nice
with the ball.
Defense.
Drives all the way down to the baseline left side, then tries to get the ball across the lane, and it goes all the way into the Westview bench. So a turnover on the Warriors.
That's a spot he's used to being able to drive to and get a quick shot, but they're doing a great job of seeing it coming. And you go baseline and pick up your dribble, that's a tough spot to be in.
Wolf with the ball. He'll go get it into the hands of Ian Roush. Now they'll lob it inside to the big guy, his brother Tyler. Turnaround jumper inside by Bontrager is good. He's made all 4 of Northwood's points here in the second half. Minute gone. Northwood has lengthened their lead now to 31-16. Brady Yoder gets it to Jethro Hostetler way out front. High post left side to go to Helmuth. He fakes, tries to drive it toward the basket. Little hook shot over the big guy in there, Bontrager, and it's No good, and the ball's pulled down by Northwood. Back comes Wolf with the ball.
Northwood's turned up the pressure this half, believe it or not. Now they're picking us up full court. They're running kind of a high-low down there with their big guys.
Turnaround jumper inside the lane by Tyler Rush is good.
Yeah, their first 3 baskets are all within 5 feet of the hoop this half. So they've really, I think we know what they talked about at halftime.
8 points have been scored by guys that didn't have any points in the first half. Bontrager and Tyler Rush. 33-16. Wade Springer drives it to the hole. Can't get it to go. Boy, we've missed a lot of shots like that. It's just so close, but won't fall. Aaron Wolf now with the ball for Northwood. In the corner right side is Brunner. Brunner down low to Bontrager. He'll get it way over on the left wing to Wolf. Lobs it inside, and we have a whistle and a foul before the shot on Westview.
I think one thing we could do defensively is body them up a little higher up the lane. They're really getting good position down there. They're below the volleyball line, and that's when they're 6-8 inches taller and you get them that low, it's almost impossible to stop.
Minix picked up the foul, shot way outside, no good by Northwood's Roush. Now Brunner pulls it down. He'll feed Wolf in the corner, no good. Another offensive rebound and another foul on Westview.
They get 3 shots at possession or 4?
At least, I think 4.
Yeah, our blockouts are getting a little bit less intense.
Non-shooting foul. Wolf will inbound underneath the Northwood basket. Bontrager gets it way out front, then tries to lob it inside to Ian Roush. He'll put it up, Tyler Roush. He puts it up off the glass and good.
Well, this is just simply what we were concerned about going into the season was our lack of height.
Right.
How do we defend the inside game? And Northwood just happens to be the opponent that can exploit that.
And boy, they have here, especially in the second half. 5:12 to go, third quarter. Westview trailing 35-16 to Northwood.
Fortunately, in our sectional or conference, we're not going to find any teams with this combination of shooting and length and depth.
Right.
So we just need to keep fighting and be fundamental and be scrappy.
It's a good experience to play against a team of this caliber. Oh, good work inside by Roush.
Well, that shows right there, Ian Roush, 6'6" guy. He's out there handling the ball like a point guard, making moves on a smaller guard, and then dishing off for the assist. They're just.
And it was Bontrager again, his 6th point of the second half. Brady Yoder inside to Wiley, back to Brady for 3. Can't get it to go. Wade Springer with a tip, no good. Yeah, and the rebound's pulled down by Northwood's Tyler Roush. Wolf gets it up top to Brock Bontrager. Lob inside, tipped around and into the hands of Brady Yoder. Quickly up to Luke. He'll put it up and score on the fast break.
Well, it's easy for a team that's had a lot of success early in the year when you're down 20 to kind of lose your focus a little bit. But I like that defensive possession. We forced a turnover and got a layup out of it.
First 2 of the night for Luke. Shot underneath, easy bunny by Brock Bontrager. His 8th point of the third quarter, 39-18.
Yeah, when you allow a team to dominate the center of the floor, it's almost impossible to stop them. And right now they're simply just taking it one-on-one and beating our guy to the middle of the floor every time. So help has to come over, and then they get an easy layup out of it.
Good feed underneath. Brady with a reverse layup off the feed from Helmuth, and he puts it in. First regular field goal of the evening for Brady. Gives him 12 for the night. 39-20, timeout on the court. We'll be back right after this 30-second timeout.
Pizza Depot on South Jefferson Street in Millersburg features delicious pizza and breadsticks, along with fresh salads. Dine-in, carry-out, and delivery are all available at Pizza Depot. Pizza Depot, 104 South Jefferson Street in Millersburg. 574-642-4229.
And we're back at Northwood High School, getting set to resume action after the 30-second timeout. Northwood is starting to run away a bit here. 19-point lead over Westview at 39-20.
Well, what got us started in the game was not our offense, it was our defense. And that's kind of what's lagged a little bit this half. They've come out, they've got 12 points, I think all on layups.
Pretty much,
You know, we've got to be strong. We got to keep them out of the lane. You know, they got a lot of options to score, but it's impossible to guard them if they can drive down the middle of the lane. Just like that.
Yeah, Wolf, he'll get it back to Stats, who's entered the contest. The inside pass goes to Tyler Roush. Now back out front, Wolf. Right side, it'll go to Stats. Stats gets it into the lane, then throws it away. Brady Yoder with a loose ball. He drives it all the way down, puts it up too hard off the glass, but Luke Helmuth, good hustle rebound for Luke. Now back to Brady. Right side shot from the corner, no good. And pulled down by Stats, and a good job of avoiding being hit by that basketball as Stats was trying to bounce it off the shins of Wiley Minix. And Wiley dodged the bullet. Westview inbounding. I'll get it into Springer from Helmuth. Wade controls out front. 2:40 to go, third quarter. Westview trailing 39-20. Jethro Hostetler tries to get it into Brady. Grabs it, reverse layup, blocked away inside by Tyler Roush.
Brady tried a reverse layup that time to help protect him from the shot blocker, but there was two of them.
Right, Tyler Roush, long arms. Inbound pass comes to Brady, puts a shot up, can't get it to go, and a rebound. Northwood, back comes Wolf. Wolf works it left side on the wing. Takes down the baseline and pulls it all the way out front. On the backdoor pass, tries to feed underneath to Payne, and Payne is fouled as he goes up for the shot. It'll be a two-shot foul coming for him.
But these last few possessions on defense have been much better.
Yeah, they have.
I'm guessing that's what the timeout was about. Refocus a little bit and toughen up the driving lanes.
Payne at the stripe for Northwood, shooting 2. He hits his first. That gives him 3 for the evening. 40-20 now. Northwood with a 20-point lead over Westview. Coming into the ball game for Northwood back in is Brock Bontrager. He has 8 points in the quarter. Coming out for a rest will be Tyler Roush. Shots up off the back of the iron this time by Payne, and Westview grabbing the rebound. Luke Helmuth brings it up court. Being hawked there by Payne, gives it off to Brady. Now to Wiley out front. Back to Brady. Brady drives, double team, gets it out of trouble to Jethro. Tries to bounce pass it down low to Luke Helmuth. Gets it out of trouble to Jethro. Left side, it'll go to Wade Springer. Now to Brady. Back to Minix. Right side. He's going to get a 3. Hits, and he's fouled. So Wiley hits his second 3 of the night, and he'll have a chance for the 4-point play here. Good job by Wiley to stick with that. He had hands in his face from the time he started the shot, but he was able to get it to go.
Well, as we go on this year and his scoring average continues, he's going to be a marked man.
He will be.
Got to be able to miss the free throw there. Got to be able to score against good defense.
40-23. Northwood with the basketball now on the missed free throw. Cade Brenner. He'll get it to Bontrager. Bontrager unloads the pass back to Brenner. Brenner tries to drive on Helmuth. Good defense by Luke. Brenner gets it underneath the Bontrager. Pass back to Payne, cutting down the lane, and he hits.
Yeah, good defense that time. Northwood just knows what they want to do, and they keep running it until they get it.
Luke Helmuth controls for Westview out front. Goes right side to Jethro. Bounce pass down low to Brady, who's posting up. He'll put up the jump hook, no good. And the rebound's yanked down by Bontrager of Northwood. Exactly 60 seconds to go now, third quarter. Westview trailing 42-33. Driving down to the baseline is Brenner. He'll get it out front to Roush. Now right side, three-pointer in the air is going to be well short by Rader, who's just come in. Owen Rader, 5'11 junior. Now coming into the ballgame for the first time tonight is Owen Brill for Westview. Camden Yoder comes back in. Brady will take a rest. And who else came out? Minix.
Good break. Get Brady a minute before the timeout occurs.
Minix still in there. Wade Springer with a basketball, Legvita Jethro. Oh, it's Helmuth that came out. Shot knocked away. Picking it up is Ian Roush. Takes it all the way down, coast to coast, puts it up off the glass and got it.
Yeah, weak move on one end and weak defense on the other.
Man.
Yeah, Jethro, I like the move he did, but he's got to take that thing a lot harder to the basket.
10 seconds to go, third quarter. Westview down by 21. And we have a whistle and a foul outside in the waning seconds of this third quarter. Foul on Rader, his first. Make it his second foul tonight.
Northwood will body you until the refs call it. They are really physical.
Bounce pass from Jethro into Springer, back to Jethro. 3 seconds. Wiley with the three at the buzzer, no good, and that'll do it for the third quarter of play here at Northwood High School. On our score after 3, Northwood 44 and Westview 23. We'll be back with the fourth and final quarter of tonight's game right after this 60-second timeout. Freedom Finish Works in Topeka specializes in both steel and aluminum. Their 40,000 square foot custom powder coat facility has the flexibility to run everything from one-piece custom orders to full production quantities. They also have the unique capabilities of powder coat, blast coat, as well as other highly durable coatings. They are your local source for powder coating. Freedom Finish Works in Topeka. Call 260-593-0204.
Home improvement supplies for your home, RV, or manufactured home don't have to cost an arm and a leg. Here's a secret the big box stores don't want you to know. Emma Warehouse has the products you need at below retail prices, including windows, doors, trim, furnaces, flooring, hardware, paint, and more. Emma Warehouse is located 6 miles west of LaGrange in downtown Emma. Call 260-593-2769 for more information.
Fourth quarter time here at the Panther Pit at Northwood. Northwood with a commanding lead over Westview as we go into the fourth and final period. Northwood leading 44-23 over the Warriors. The Warriors will inbound to begin the fourth quarter. Jethro Hostetler bounce passes it into Wade Springer. He brings it across the timeline. Goes to Jethro. Now in the corner it'll come to Brill. They'll swing it back out front to Jethro. Jethro backs it up, being hawked on defense down there by Tyler Roush. Now he'll give off to Owen Brill. Brill comes up top to Wade Springer. Springer bounce passes it to Jethro. He'll drive it toward the basket and have it rejected underneath by Tyler Roush, and Northwood comes up with a loose basketball.
Yeah, a lot stronger move that time by Jethro, but still got blocked by a guy about 6 inches taller.
With the ball, Brock Bontrager in the corner right side. He'll feed it out front to Ian Roush. Now a long three, and it's good by Brenner. Brenner's been pretty quiet in this half, but that's his fourth of the night to give him 16 on the evening. Springer drives the baseline, puts it up, short, and it's pulled down by Tyler Roush on the rebound. Back comes Northwood. Long three in the air is going to be short by Owen Rader. Westview with the ball and the break. They'll stop it up. Camden Yoder for three. He misses the shot from the right side, and Northwood once again cleans the glass. Ian Roush with the ball, drives it all the way down, has it knocked away and into the hands of Wiley Minix. Minix, some good ball handling, gets it up court to Owen Brill. They'll work it up top to Jethro. Now Camden. Camden goes right side to Wiley. Minix to the free throw line. He has it blocked by Roush. Now a fast break. Roush is going to lay it in. 11 now for Ian Roush.
Nice pull-up by Wiley in the lane that time. I thought he got fouled, but when they have double-digit block shots at this point of the game, probably just going to give him the benefit of the doubt.
Right. Owen Brill feeds Springer. This time it's Springer hits a three. Wade his first points of the ball game. 49-26. Northwood with the ball and the lead. 5 minutes, 40 seconds to go in the ball game. Westview will be back in action on Saturday night at home against Central Noble. The other end, Tyler Roush puts it in underneath. 51-26. Back comes Westview now. Wade Springer into the lane. He'll force it up and got it to go.
I like the aggression Wade is showing. You know, at this point of the game, what do you have to lose?
Right.
Go make a play. And he's really looking to be offensively aggressive out there, and we really need that out of him.
Long three by Brenner off the back of the iron, no good, but the offensive rebound by the 6'8 Tyler Roush, and he puts it back in. Northwood still applying the full court pressure, leading 53-28. Jethro Hostetler breaks it, gets to Owen Brill, now to Camden Yoder at the free throw line, goes right side to Wade Springer. Springer to Jethro, left side to Brill. Brill feeds Camden Yoder out front, now to Wade Springer. Bounce pass inside, knocked away, stolen, knocked away again, this time by Springer into the hands of Brill. Back to Springer, right side. He'll put the shot up, have it partially blocked, and the loose ball is picked up by Ian Roush.
You know, Owen, we've seen him last year be a really good scorer on the JV level, and he's not even looking at the basket right now.
No, he's still pretty timid at this level.
He is. He's looking, you know, how quickly can I get this ball out of my hands?
Yeah.
You know,
he's looking for the pass.
And the coaches believe in him, and he's got to believe in himself. He's got to take some shots out there.
Well, maybe he can gain some confidence against lesser teams. I mean, not to make it sound negative, but that's what he needs is a confidence builder.
Yeah, you see the ball go in and make some plays. You start looking at the basket all the time.
Inside pass to Payne. Payne gets it out of trouble to Stats.
Nice defense by Owen that time.
Feed inside, shot up off the glass is good by Payne. They're working at a play where they take it up to the top of the circle and then feed the guy cutting around toward the basket. Driving toward the basket was Brady Yoder, and he was fouled before the shot. Now into the ball game, Grant Miller. Grant Miller with some Westview connections. His dad, Gavin, played for the Warriors at Westview. I don't know exactly what year. Helmuth gets it out of trouble out front to Brady Yoder. Helmuth drives between two Northwood players, and there's going to be a reach-in foul on one of them.
I think they got 30.
That'll go against Stats. That'll be his second. Neither team in a bonus at this point. Luke Helmuth will be inbounding just below us to the right of the Westview basket. They'll lob it into Brady inside the lane. Uses some muscle, reverse layup, won't go, and the rebound's yanked down by Seth Russell, who also came into the ball game for the first time tonight. He's a junior. With the ball is Cam Ransberger. He's into the game for the first time, along with Jack Zerker.
Yeah, I don't think any starters are in the game right now for Northwood.
I think, Coach Wolf unloaded his entire bench. Owen Brill with a rebound. He gets it to Brady. Brady will take it full all the way to the basket. Can't get it to go. Rebound Ransberger for Northwood. And he'll get it to Grant Miller. Back to Ransberger out front. They go right side in the corner right side of Zerker.
Well, Northwood, you know, we talked about their program, how good they are. They really identify your strengths and take them away from you. And they've done that tonight. I mean, Brady's had a rough shooting night, but it's not like it wasn't forced.
No, they've really covered up Brady and Wiley tonight, our two main scorers. Inside, strong move by Seth Russell to get a shot underneath to go. 57-28 now, Westview with the ball. Driving is Brill, puts it up short, but he's fouled. He'll get a couple of free throws.
There we go. Good fake from the wing and drive.
I think he's feeling a little more comfortable now with maybe the subs in off the bench for Northwood. Brill's shot is up, spins out. He'll get one more.
Well, basketball, you know how much confidence plays into it.
That's right.
So sometimes all it takes is a little bit of
Micah Miller
success.
checks in. Wiley Minix comes out for Westview. Brett Springer comes in for Brady Yoder.
I think it's good to get the starters out. We play a game in 48 hours.
Right.
A big conference game against Central Noble.
That'll be another tough test for us.
We have played really hard tonight. We could have played better. We could have hit shots better, but they played really hard, and no use getting anybody hurt in the last couple of minutes here of a 30-point loss.
Inside 2 minutes to go now in the ball game. Shot underneath is no good by Zerker. Westview with a rebound. Camden Yoder will bring it up for the Warriors. Gets it to Helmuth. Helmuth, a long three is short. Good hustle by Camden to get to that basketball on the offensive rebound.
You know, I'm fine with Luke missing those tonight because the law of averages means the next game when we really need him, he's going to drill a few.
He's going to drill a bunch of them. Luke to the free throw line, drives, triple team, then throws it right into the hands of Zerker for Northwood. Now to Grant Miller. Bounce pass down low on the baseline to Russell, and his shot from there is good. His fourth point since coming in. 59-29, Northwood by 30. Minute 10 to go in the ball game. As I mentioned, and Jamie alluded to it as well, Central Noble will visit Westview Saturday night. Big game. Of course, you have the matchup of the father-in-law and son-in-law in that one.
Yeah, Central Noble.
Shot by Brill is no good on an attempted three, but Micah Miller with the offensive rebound. Camden off his shins, chases it down, gets it out of trouble to Brill. Brill drives it all the way in, scoops it up, misses a shot, but once again he's fouled.
Central Noble is going to be one of the favorites in our conference this year. And, you know, they lost quite a bit to graduation, but they got quite a bit there yet. Really looking forward to watching that game Saturday night. We need everybody to come out with your war paint on and, well, at least come out.
Yeah, there you go.
You don't have to paint yourself up.
We'll just take your presence there. That's what, yeah, we just want your presence.
Yeah, we need to fill that place up and give the Warriors a boost. They're a fun group to watch, and they've played really hard tonight.
Brill hits both free throws. He has 3 now in the evening.
Oh, that last move, I think, showed Brill, you know, his offensive creativity that he had in there. He didn't finish that shot, but nice little scoop shot around a bigger player.
Zerker now down to Russell. Russell back up top to Miller, actually on the right wing. He'll pull it back out front now.
I think if we don't guard them, they'll probably just run this clock out.
Yeah, we're down to 8 seconds now. And that's going to do it as Grant Miller is the last to have the basketball, just dribbles the clock out. So the Northwood Panthers defeat the Westview Warriors tonight. Our final score, Northwood 59 and Westview 31. We'll be back to wrap things up from Northwood, go over the scoring, and wrap it up right after this 2-minute timeout.
Some people see a huddle in the locker room. We see a second classroom. Some see a student athlete on the court. We see a future leader in the community. You see, high school sports in Indiana are special. That's because they're about learning and growing, not just winning and losing. Fans, I'm Commissioner Paul Neidig. Support education-based athletics in Indiana by buying a ticket to your high school's next athletic event.
Dry Forest Wood Products in Shipshewana offers high-quality lumber drying with their vacuum kiln drying process. At Dry Forest, we believe in valuing the life of a tree by respecting its integrity and enjoying its natural beauty. Dry Forest Wood Products with over 40 years of lumber drying experience. Located at 4325 North, 675 West in Shipshewana. Call 260-768-7714.
Are you looking for unlimited high-speed internet? With no contract and no credit check. No matter where you live, it's available. Bringing America together. J&R Solutions, Internet Service Provider. Call them at 574-349-7673.
Weaver Furniture Sales in Shipshewana invites you to visit their expanded showroom filled with a complete line of solid hardwood, custom-made furniture for your entire home. You'll also find a wide selection of recliners, couches, chairs, and many more home furnishings to suit anyone's taste. Weaver Furniture, located just south of US Highway 20 on County Road 75 North. Weaver Furniture Sales in Shipshewana, family-owned and operated since 1989.
Welcome back to Northwood, where Northwood defeated Westview tonight, 59-31. Let's take a little look at the individual scoring. First for the home team, Northwood. Ethan Wolf hit the first shot of the game. That was his only shot of the day.
Yeah.
So 3 points for him. Ian Roush had 9, 7 of those in the first half. Cade Brenner added 16, 13 of those in the first half. Tyler Roush had 10, 8 of those in the second half. So he really came on in the second half. Brock Bontrager, a 6'2 senior, who kind of does a lot of the dirty work out there, but also added 8 points. J.J. Payne added 7, and Seth Russell finished the game. He came in late and had 2 baskets for 4 points for Northwood's total of 59. For Westview, Jethro Hostetler had 3, all in the first half. Brady Yoder had 10 in the first, only 2 in the second, finished with 12. Wiley Minix had a bucket in each half. A 3-pointer in each half to finish with 6. Wade Springer kind of came alive in the fourth quarter and hit a 3 and a 2 for 5. That was his total. Luke Helmuth added 2, and Owen Brill came in the fourth quarter and added 3 free throws for his total of 3 points. So 31 points, not a whole lot of scoring to go around when you score 31 points, but that is what they have been holding teams to, at least in the teams that would be considered maybe our conference teams or, our size schools and so forth. Lakeland had 31. We had 31. So they just do a really good job of clamping down on you. We surprised them right at the beginning. The scary thing is we had 11 about halfway through the first quarter.
Yeah, we did.
And only scored 20 the rest of the game. So
they really did clamp us down. That's
we did get some shots. It wasn't one of the better shooting games for us. We could have hit a lot of the shorter shots that we typically do, but it was a little faster, much longer defenders, and from up here it looks easy. Yeah. From down there, you don't have such a clear view of the basket.
No, that's true.
6-8 inches shorter on most of your shots.
Well, typical Northwood defense tonight, especially under Coach Aaron Wolf. It was very tough. Then you can't teach size, as we've said before. They had us out size tonight by a lot.
Well, yeah, and I think we made them work.
We did.
They came out, and I don't know that Northwood ever overlooks anybody, but they came out and they weren't quite as focused on using their strengths, which was their size.
Right.
And then when between quarters or at halftime, that's all they did is just go down low.
Right.
And they pulled away, and that's to their credit. They did what they're supposed to do, but we made them earn it.
Yeah, we did.
We got to be happy with our effort. I think our defense could have been better. It was better. The third quarter was really poor. Fourth quarter, much better defensively, and we made them earn their points. And so something to build on for the next game.
Sure. Final score here tonight at Northwood. Northwood 59, Westview 31 in the varsity contest. In the JV contest, Northwood also a winner in that one, 43-19. We're glad you could join us for tonight's ball game. Tonight's game was brought to you by our game sponsor, Weaver Furniture Sales, with 2 locations in Shipshewana, south of US 20 on County Road 75 North, and in the Davis Mercantile on Main Street in downtown Shipshewana. This evening's game was also brought to you by Dale's Dependable Handyman Service. Call Dale at 260-463-3970. Also by Tiffany's Restaurant on East Lake Street in Topeka. Stutzman Power Equipment on US 20 West in Shipshewana. By Height Auto Body, US 20 West in LaGrange. By Freedom Finish Works in Topeka. Also by Dry Forest Wood Products on County Road 675 West in Shipshewana. By LaGwana, your local creative services provider. By Animal Care Clinic of Topeka, located right across from the Topeka Sale Barn on East Lake Street in Topeka. Also, Avail Portable Toilet and Sink Rentals, daily, weekly, or monthly rentals. By Jerry Standard Service in Middlebury. By Topeka Pharmacy, 101 North Main Street in downtown Topeka. Also, the Van Buren Hotel at Shipshewana, located just north of Shipshewana on State Road 5. By Emma Warehouse. See them for Valspar paint and painting supplies in downtown Emma. And by Ben's Pretzels, located south of Shipshewana on State Road 5. Tonight's game was a presentation of LaGwana Media and the IHSAA Champions Network. Hope you all have a good evening. Don't forget, Saturday night we'll be back at Westview. We hope to see you all out there. Let's fill that gym up for a key conference game versus the Central Noble Cougars. Coach Brody and also Coach Pribble, father-in-law and son-in-law, will be coaching against each other, and that's probably going to be a first for them.
I think there would be probably some bragging rights
I
coming
think
out of
so.
that game. So.
You bet. But the holidays coming up, they'll probably see a lot of each other. So we hope we'll see you out there at Westview. If not, join us on LaGwanaMedia.com. We'll be back with our video on Saturday night. So for our staff here tonight, our engineer was Jeremy Anderson, our color commentator, Jamie Miller. This is Jerry Hostetler. Good night.